What's going on YouTube? It's your boy BGC, aka Bands Go Crazy, and I'm back with another reaction, man. Hey, y'all can see what I got for y'all today. We got YouTuber assassinated by Cartel for exposing their dirtiest secret. Me personally, I don't have time. I'm not involving myself with them niggas, bro. Cartel, what's the mafia, gangs in general. I'm away from that shit. I ain't got time. But hey, rest in peace to female or male. I don't know who it was, but rest in peace to the female or male that was assassinated. Cause I ain't gonna lie. And she or he had some balls for this. No cap. Exposing their dirtiest secret. Oh, that's crazy. But hey, man, hit that like button, hit that sub button if you're new, man. Join the crew. We on the road to 1K subscribers. Did I say that already? I might have said that already, but hey, we about to get right into this reaction. Let me know how y'all feel about these types of videos. If I got anything else y'all want me to react to, whether it's music, gaming videos, movie trailers, game trailers, anything. It could be anything. Just let me know down below in the comments. No kissing. Let's get it though.
En Acapulco fue asesinada la youtuber Leslie Ann Pamela Montenegro, conocida como Nana Pelucas. Anoche dos hombres le dispararon en su restaurante en el fraccionamiento Costa Azul.
El esposo de Pamela señaló que la Nana Pelucas nunca hizo una publicación relacionada con la delincuencia organizada.
Being a vlogger and social media influencer might sound like a harmless career. The entertainment industry is abuzz with creative people making fun content for their viewers every day, many of whom are doing it to earn their bread and butter. But if you're a YouTuber in Mexico, you might just have to be mindful of the content you create, because it can end up taking your life. Leslie Ann Pamela Montenegro created satirical content behind the alias Nana Pelucas. Her content jabbed many, including top politicians and violent narcotics cartels of the country. On a fateful day in February 2018, she was brutally murdered.
Jeez.
Her husband, Samuel Munuzuri, claimed that the murder was political. She had a history of being harassed by a notable cartel in the country. The authorities and her followers found it very easy to link her death to its cause. But are they correct in their assumptions? Come join us as we give you the details of the events that led to the demise of this talented, creative journalist and YouTuber who had a promising career ahead. Leslie Ann Pamela Montenegro was a popular journalist, well known for her satirical commentary on corruption and local politics. She started her YouTube channel and the satirical magazine in 2012. She had a witty online persona where she wore heavy makeup and a wig with bushy, curly hair, and would comment about politics in a satirical way. Her content was never supposed to be harmful, but only expressed her views about what's happening around.
Salvo las ocasiones en que le doy sus besos al pinche productor a escondidas de la patrona, pero eso no lo sabe la patrona. Y nada más eso.
Her channel was called El Sillon, which meant the couch. Apart from her opinion pieces, she also interviewed local government officials on her channel from time to time. Her persona was very popular, and she was better known for her online moniker La Nana Pelucas, or the grandma in wigs. The persona was of a housewife who was prudent and spoke of corruption in the society in a distinct tone. Her content revolved around heavy criticism of local politics in Acapulco and Guerrero, and she often mocked politicians and higher authorities in her videos. She wanted to uncover the true face of the political scenario in the state and expose what the politicians were up to, even though they were meant to be witty.
I feel it. She just wanted to do what was right, man. In a society like this, it's tough to say whatever you want to say, you feel me? And especially you trying to stir people a certain way. I ain't even going to put my intel on this, because guess what? I don't want to be next. I don't want to be next.
And humorous. Some of her content might have struck a nerve with some higher-ups. In one of her videos, Pamela Montenegro made a remark about the Acapulco mayor, saying, "This snotface didn't even have enough support for re-election, and now he thinks he'll become a senator." Though this wasn't Pamela talking, but merely her online persona, Nana Pelucas, was making that remark. But to a first-time watcher, this could seriously come off as weird and slightly offensive. However, this type of content was very common on her channel and was loved by her followers. Her husband also ran the magazine and the channel alongside her. Pamela Montenegro created a variety of posts, and they weren't always about politics. She also covered beauty and the latest news, and her channel had plenty of makeup tutorial videos. She had gathered accolades for her role, Nana Pelucas, who spoke nothing but the truth about the ongoing corruption and injustice in the society. News magazine Animal Politico nicknamed her as the woman who didn't need scripts, but her fame and fortune was cut short due to the very content she posted. On February 5th, 2018, Pamela was at the restaurant, a Todos Los Santos, which she owned with her husband in Acapulco. At around 6 p.m., two men entered the restaurant and walked up to where Pamela was sitting with her husband. They opened fire at her and quickly left after injuring her. It's unclear whether the attackers said anything to her before the attack. Pamela sustained bullet wounds in her face and abdomen and soon succumbed to her injuries. Attorney General of Guerrero, Javier Olea, claimed that Pamela was attacked because she had obtained sensitive information about a narcotics cartel and was about to expose them. He also claimed that the cartel behind the attack was a local up-and-coming cartel called the Independent Acapulco Cartel, and the leader, Javi Daniel Cervantes Magno, had ordered his cronies to carry out the deed. However, when later contacted by local journalists and crime watch organizations, Olea and his team couldn't confirm that they had issued an arrest warrant for Magno. He also cut communications with these organizations. Prior to this attack, several narco mantas or banners had popped up in the streets of Acapulco that referred to Pamela Montenegro, her husband, and a few others. They contained threats for all of them. The banners heavily denounced a Facebook page called Denuncias Acapulco Sin Secura, where locals could report crimes and corruption by local authorities and could lodge complaints. The cartel wasn't happy with its presence and threatened all its admins. They claimed that Pamela was one of the admins of that page. Olea later confirmed that Pamela had indeed been an admin of the page and ran posts on it. The last post published from this page was in October 2017, not long before she was attacked. This might be the reason that the authorities were pointing fingers at cartels, because these banners have always been a medium of communication for these gangs, especially when they want to send a message or a warning to the locals and authorities. Olea also claimed that Pamela
This is crazy. She was really just trying to do good. No cap, just trying to do good for the community. But when it gets that, when it's that deep, it's like how much I want to help people, bro. It's like, bro, one, everybody gotta want to help themselves, and two, they gotta all come together and want to do what you want to do too. Because if one turn a blind eye, then many more will. No cap. So it's like, it's tough to do the right thing.
Had received threats from a government official who had links with the accused cartel, but this information was never fleshed out. Crime watch organizations searched Pamela's content, but they couldn't find a fitting image of the suspected official Olea spoke of. This is not the first time the cartel has mercilessly taken away the life of an innocent YouTuber. Back in 2017, Juan Luis Lagunas Rosales, a young YouTuber, lost his life because of posting an insult directed towards a cartel king.
I think I seen this. I think I seen this one. I think he was like drunk as hell or some shit, and he was talking heavy, I think, or some shit.
He was only 17 years old. Juan left school at 15 and started making videos online. He had a problem with alcoholism, and due to the fun nature of his content, he amassed 1 million followers across his social media platforms in only 2 years. People started calling him El Pirata de Culiacán, or the Pirate of Culiacán, but his fortune was short-lived. In 2017, he posted a video insulting one of the biggest cartel lords in Mexico, Nemesia Oseguera Cervantes, also known as El Mencho. He ruled the Jalisco New Generation cartel, which is notorious for its brutality. Juan supposedly told El Mencho, "Suck my cock," and it did not end well for him. After posting the video online, Juan was partying at a bar in Jalisco when El Mencho's men entered and opened fire on him. His body was found with 15 bullet wounds, some hitting his head, and he was declared dead. His tattoos helped authorities to identify him. Then in 2022,
his tattoos was the way that helped identify him. That's crazy, bro.
YouTuber named El Compa Jorge was gunned down outside his home in Culiacan, Sinaloa. In 2021, he had already been kidnapped by the cartel responsible for the attack, but Jorge hadn't lodged an official complaint back then.
Porque les voy a platicar una anécdota que me pasó. Pues les voy a platicar más o menos la historia de cómo me levantaron aquí en Culiacán, pues.
Leaking this information might have been the reason Jorge lost his life. On the day of the incident, the 36-year-old man was on his way to work and had just posted content updating his followers of the latest developments in his career. What a show, my people. Happy start to the week for everyone. We are over the holidays, for which we were able to have a vacation. And now we are I come to account for the banks to see how much line there is. Plebes blessing.
Now we are what? I don't even know what, is that even, was that a terrible, what? I don't even know what that says.
Nice day for all, said Jorge to his followers, around 1 in the afternoon. He was attacked soon after, when unknown men came in an SUV and opened fire at him. The vehicle reportedly didn't have Sinaloa license plates. The two perpetrators fired at him 10 times, and then they left the same way they had come. Jorge was immediately taken to a local clinic, but he succumbed to his injuries on the way. His followers mourned his loss, but some heavily criticized his decision of going back to the location of his kidnapping and recording an entire video on it. They also criticized his decision to stay in the city after being kidnapped by a dangerous cartel. His channel got a boost because of the video, but he lost his precious life. The cartels are not the only
Yeah, he definitely should have got the fuck out. I ain't gonna lie. He definitely should have skedaddled. Skedaddled quickly, no cap.
ones to be feared. Mexican journalists who portrayed corrupt officials and their misdeeds in their reports or videos have also met the same fate. In 2019, a journalist called Nevith Condes Jaramillo was attacked with a knife in a home in the state of Mexico. The 42-year-old journalist was known to expose the corruption of the local authorities and would even encourage complaints from citizens through his show, Frente al Sur. He had already received death threats before getting the final blow that took his life. According to reports, 157 journalists have lost their lives from 2020 to 2022 for their content. Some of them were very small influencers, with simple blogs or Facebook pages that primarily aimed to entertain the masses. Some of their content was based on local accidents or mishaps, such as fights between two people, cartel gunfights, or small crimes. Unfortunately, their desire to uncover the truth in daily happenings ended up being the cause of their untimely demise. Content creators in Mexico are putting their lives at risk by posting content related to cartels and corrupt authorities. But the cartel lords have indeed managed to send their message across. If you want to live, don't make content on us. The entire nation was shaken by the news of the attack on Montenegro, but the person who was most affected by her demise was her husband, Samuel Munuzuri.
El esposo de Pamela señaló que la nana Pelucas nunca hizo una publicación relacionada con la delincuencia organizada.
He demanded justice for his wife's demise and urged the law enforcement agencies to step up and clear the case as soon as possible. He also requested them not to link her death with organized crime.
Guerrero, el esposo de Pamela Montenegro, la bloguera conocida como Nana Pelucas, quien fue asesinada hace unos días en Acapulco, exigió justicia y pidió a la fiscalía que se deslinde del caso de cualquier vínculo con la delincuencia organizada.
He was visibly confused by the claims of the Attorney General and told the media that his wife never published or intended to publish any sensitive information about the cartel in any of her content. All of her posts were political satire and were never about organized crime or criminals, so he believed that the attorney's claims were baseless. He also expressed his suspicion that his beloved wife's murder could have been politically motivated and was a hate crime. The Attorney General is exercising gender violence because he is criminalizing her. She only did political satire. It's just not valid that now they're trying to make her out to be a delinquent. This was a hate crime, a political crime. It had nothing to do with organized crime.
Nah, that's facts. Talk your shit, husband. No cap. Husband talking his shit right now. I feel you. Fight for yours. Because that's crazy. The corruption, yeah, corruption is crazy, man. I feel bad for the niggas that live in the world like that, man.
The political scenario in Mexico is also in a state of unrest. Most politicians are well connected with cartels and their leaders, and it's very easy for them to have a problem removed with their help. So even if it was a matter of political hate crime, the involvement of cartels couldn't have been ruled out. In August 2018, authorities claimed to have arrested a cartel member in relation to this homicide. El Rusito, or the Little Russian, was a member of the independent cartel of Acapulco and was a suspect in the Montenegro case. However, nothing was confirmed and no official statement was released. This really upsets her followers. Munazuri and the fans of Nana Pelucas had to wait 2 more years to find a small ray of hope and justice. Even if the wait was long, it was worth it. In August 2020, law enforcement authorities arrested a cartel lieutenant who belonged to the independent cartel of Acapulco. He was identified as Edgar Sal, or El Negro Pipa, and was second in command within the cartel. The authorities had also arrested another leader of the cartel, Jose Angel Galiena Palacios, also known as El Cappuccino, sometime earlier. The official announcements for this arrest are limited, and even though the law enforcement agencies are claiming a direct link between the attack on Pamela Montenegro and the independent cartel of Acapulco, no substantial proof has been established yet. Acapulco used to be one of the most sought-after travel destinations in Mexico, but there has been a spike in cartel activities, corruption of local authorities, and regular killings. All of these have turned this beautiful beach resort city into a crime scene.
The shadow of death.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not finna go vacate there. I'm not setting foot in Mexico, bro. I promise you I'm not. I promise you I'm not. There's no vacation that I want to see. There's nothing I want to see there, bro. I am not taking that risk. I hear about a bunch of foreign motherfuckers that go to certain places in the world and just will not come back, bro. I'm finna keep my feet here. Like, I want to go to a lot of places, but I'm not finna, like, crazy.
Lain across Acapulco for years, the former tourist hotspot has one of the highest murder rates in the world, and behind the military patrols, police sirens, and daily crime scenes live a townspeople struggling with fear and grief.
No imagino, pero sí.
Last year, Francisco's wife was caught in the midst of a gang shootout and killed. Now he's raising their 4 children alone. We hid his identity. Speaking out here is dangerous.
Extraño mucho a mi esposa. Me he dado cuenta que me llega el dolor, la tristeza, pero yo mismo me animo.
Vehicle robbery, random firings between gangs,
It's sad,
and lifeless
bro.
bodies washing up on shore are common scenarios here, and no one really knows if they will ever come to an end. Content creators all around the world seek freedom of speech because they can't make original content without it. Journalists must strive to uncover the truth, to bring justice to the world. Without freedom of speech, journalism will lose its true essence. But where corruption and crime are rampant and death is an everyday occurrence, can journalists truly do their job? If life is lost over a satirical show, will the citizens of Mexico ever be encouraged to create content that brings the truth to the front and raises a strong voice against corruption and injustices? If the situation persists, the future of journalism in Mexico might stay shrouded in darkness for a long time. Do you think law enforcement is doing enough to bring Pamela justice? Do you think being a content creator is safe in areas ruled by cartels?
Nope.
Let us know in the comments.
It probably is. I would say it probably is. But like they said, everybody that passed away was either doing something, talking about something political, or excuse me, talking about something cartel related. I feel like if they're doing videos like what I'm doing right now, like if they just doing reaction videos to certain shit, I don't think, oh, you're making reaction videos to basketball content. I don't think that's how the cartels is thinking, you know what I'm saying? They, like they said, there's certain shit that, you know, information they don't want to leak, they finna kill your ass. You know, that's hard. I do feel, but like, you know what I'm saying? There's some people in the world that really wanna, and I really do applaud these people, and I'm actually grateful, really grateful for these people that really want to take these risks and really want to get the truth out. Also, for the people that take risks in just their daily life jobs, like people that's wash like them wash windows on them big ass shits, on them big ass like apartment buildings and shit in New York and shit. You feel me? All types of crazy, or like the people that get on the power lines and shit. All types of crazy stuff that I really do appreciate, cause it's like ain't no way I'm finna be doing that. You feel me? But I don't know. Like like I said, I feel mixy about like I'm iffy in a way. Like I'm not like iffy. Like no, I'm not saying I'm iffy, but it's like knowing that it's that bad there in Mexico, bro. I personally, if I'm living there, I'm no way in God's creation I'm finna make a YouTube video is about the corruption that's going on here, and it's so bad that the cops is a part of it, bro. You telling me the cops can't even stop this? You know, they the highest of highest, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, you know, military, you know what I'm saying? Either way, like, if it's like, bro, the people you supposed to call for protection, not even protecting you, bro, there's no way I'm finna just sit there and make a whole bunch of cooking videos or something. Learn how to make a bake. I said make a bake. Learn how to make a cake, you feel me? Something like that, I don't know. But hey, let me know how y'all feel about this video. Rest in peace to, I forgot her name. But rest in peace to her. She was doing really good for the community. And the community loved her, and I really do I appreciate all types of information, because we would never know, you know what I'm saying, whatever stuff she was putting out, you would never know if she wasn't putting it out. And that's facts, man. That's facts, man. So, hey, prayers up to the family for real. Like, prayers up to the family for real. Prayers up to people in Mexico that's going through all types of griefs and deaths. Everybody, if you're going through something right now, man, I really do pray. I hope things get better for you, man. I really, really do. And things are going to get better for you. You just got to wait. Everybody has their own time. And that's no cap. Everybody has their own time. You just got to wait for yours. No cap. But hey, I'm going to catch y'all in the next reaction. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. It's your boy BGC, a.k.a. Bands Go Crazy. And I'm out this thing, man.